Hey Cancer, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. And if you haven't yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to be looking at some tarot cards, some oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you feel any role needs to be flipped around or reversed, then go ahead and do that. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Ace of Cups sitting in the reverse, followed by the High Priestess, followed by the Page of Swords. And so with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it looks like this relationship brought a lot of sadness, or at least ended in a great deal of sadness. It feels very much so that there is a breakup here, or if there isn't a break, there's a break in the connection itself. It feels very much so that you may feel or have felt very unloved by this person, very unrequited love with this Ace of Cups. It's almost like somebody came and offered a cup, maybe made a lot of promises, but did not fulfill through them. And so with the High Priestess sitting in the reverse, it really feels like you may have not listened to some of, or not noticed some of the red flags that might have presented in the beginning with this individual. Maybe you didn't listen to your intuition about this person's shallowness. Maybe you saw them very differently than who they actually turned out to be. But with the High Priestess in the reverse, this can also represent secrets being revealed. So there may have been something that came out about this individual. This person may have been very shallow, very selfish. But again, this may have been something that you were feeling for a while, but just were not listening to your intuition. And so we've got a breakup here with the Ace of Cups sitting in the reverse, or at least a separation emotionally. And it really comes down to possibly something that you have found out, some kind of secret was revealed, or it is about to be revealed. And then we've got the Page of Swords, which this may be how the secret gets revealed, because we got somebody that's very curious about you and wanting to communicate. It seems like they want to speak about, something that they need to tell the truth about. And so if this person hasn't done it, this is what this person wants to do. Now, the Page of Swords can also be what I call my stalker card. So you might have someone spying, prying, and trying to see what's going on with you, to see if the door is open to come to you. Now, with the Page of Swords, you might also have somebody that's talking about you to other people that you know mutually. So there could be some gossip that's going on. Maybe they're trying to find out things about you, so they're talking about you. But it could be petty gossip as well. So this person is feeling very inquisitive. They want to come forward. They're feeling very inspired to communicate and tell you the truth. Oh, why? Because we got the Six of Cups. Now, again, this may be somebody that you have known for a very long time that you feel did not give equally to this situation. But with the Six of Cups, this is somebody that's feeling very nostalgic about you. Somebody that really is thinking about all of the really good memories with you and wanting additional memories with you. So they don't want this to be over, or at least not to continue in the way in which it is right now. This person may even pop up with a gift, but they definitely want a reunion if you have not been speaking to or seeing this person. All right, I want just one or two more. Let's see what we got. All right, we got the Four of Swords that's sitting here. And so with the Four of Swords, now what we're talking about is really pulling back, right? Retreating, resting, going into solitude, recovering yourself. And so this may be where you are, and this may be why the Page of Swords shows up, that this person doesn't know what's going on with you, because you may have pulled within and you're starting to rebuild yourself and really heal yourself. All right, let's get one more. That's a beautiful card with the rest of these cards, because it really shows that you are working on your healing. All right, so we've got the Five of Wands that sits here in the reverse, and with it sitting in the reverse, this is really wanting to resolve the problem. So we already see that this person wants to come forward. They want to communicate. They want to speak out and be very honest about things. And so this is a person that wants to resolve the conflicts that you guys may have had previously. Look, I see the Lover's card showing up too. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. All right, we get the death and rebirth, but it is sitting in the reverse. And so when this sits here, it feels like this person feels very stuck. They don't know how to come forward. They don't know how to change the circumstances of this situation. And so they feel very stagnant, not sure what to do to really rebirth it. And part of that is probably them having to come forward and just own up to what it is that they did in this relationship. All right. Oh man, we got the Queen of Swords. So when I say that ties got cut, they did. And even if you didn't leave physically, definitely emotionally, you have cut those ties. The Queen of Swords is somebody that's like, you know what, I can do bad all by myself. And you're being very honest with yourself about this situation, about what this person has put you through, and feeling very self-sufficient out on your own, that you can make it on your own and maybe be better off emotionally than what has happened in this situation. All right, let's get one more from this deck, and then we'll switch it up and see what they think about when they think about you. So, okay. We get the Seven of Cups. Now, we can look at this as a couple of different things. So this can mean that this person had a lot of options. Maybe they had problems with commitment and really just didn't want to choose that one individual. Or you may now find yourself with a lot of options after stepping away from this situation. It did come out right after the Queen of Swords. And so when you look at this, it's almost like she's got her back to some kind of commitment phobe individual. And so again, you have to take that as it resonates. But you could have just turned your back and say, you know what, you don't want the commitment, then I'll go ahead and go on my merry way and get on my boat and leave. All right. Okay. So let's see, when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? All right. We get the Seven of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. So I'm definitely glad that it's in the reverse, because the Seven of Swords to me is the Thief card of the tarot. This is an individual that has been caught, and with it in the reverse, they want to make amends. So they know that they've done something to hurt you, to betray you in a very disloyal way, whatever the case is with your situation. But this person wants to make amends very clearly with this card. The Seven of Swords is sort of like somebody doing something and knowing that it's wrong and trying to avoid getting caught. With it in the reverse, it's like, already been caught, so how can I fix this? Okay. So this person may have been having other options, because the Seven of Cups in this followed with the Seven of Swords. And so this individual may have stepped outside of the relationship in some way. All right, so when this person thinks about you, they want to come back and recover the situation. All right, the Six of Swords. So when this person thinks about you, they feel like you had to make this transition away from them, that it was just too heavy on you. This came out right under the Four of Swords. And so you're really resting, healing. And in order to do that, you needed to pull away from this individual. All right, what else does this person think about when they think about you? Get one or two more, and then we'll switch over to our oracle cards. Okay. All right, we get the King of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so this is really feeling like that you're not ready for them to come forward, or they're not ready to come forward quite yet. They're feeling very weakened. They feel very much so that you may just like bite their head off if they come forward. Now you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag, or something happening within those seasons. And you really have all of the cards showing up here. And so with the Death card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Now the last one, what does this person think about when they think about you? We got the Two of Swords that shows up here. So it feels like they feel like you now have a lot of options, that you may be kind of weighing out between staying and going, which is also maybe why this Death and Rebirth sits in the reverse. Like, what do I really want to do in this situation? So they really do feel like that you're not ready, or the time is not right to come forward and try to start to heal this. All right, let's flip over to some oracle cards. We definitely have somebody that has realized that they made some big mistakes. They may have been selfish, very shallow, hurt you in a lot of ways, but it does look like it's somebody that wants to come back and fix it. We have Worth Waiting For that came out. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And so sometimes we have to go through things so that we can grow and develop and be ready for the level of a relationship that has presented that is very strong, a very strong connection. Let's get one or two more. So this person may be like, I'm worth waiting for. I'm growing, I'm changing, I'm evolving, I'm learning. And they want to come forward and be very honest. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this individual may come back and be very playful, and this may be their way that they come back in, is to be very lighthearted at first before they kind of drop this heavy bomb of all the things that they want to come clean about and try to repair this situation. So they may come through and be very playful. But here we've got the stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It's sitting in the reverse. So you may not be very positive about this. You may even feel like, don't call me and play games. Like, what do you want to actually say? Just be straight up and don't try to come in and be that way. So you may not be very optimistic about this individual. You may be very pessimistic when they come and speak up and speak, you know, their truth to you. All right, let's get a couple from here. All right, we get the Grim Reaper. It's sitting in the reverse. Now, with it sitting in the upright, it means the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. But yet it sits in the reverse. Again, just like the Death and Rebirth card. So we've got the Grim Reaper and the Death and Rebirth card sitting in the reverse. And so there's some lessons that need to be learned here. You know, it doesn't look like the relationship is completely over, but there's definitely some growth that needs to take place. All right. All right, we got separation sitting in the reverse. Someone wants this separation to be over. Either you or them or both of you. With it in the upright, it's somebody missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. You know, being separated because they don't know what's going on, but somebody wants that separation to end with it coming in the reverse. Again, let's get one more. All right. Oh, we got paradise, okay? And so paradise is all about happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, yet again, oneness, and enjoying each other. And so you guys may have had really good memories together, really good times together, and this person wants that expansion and that growth with you, or maybe this is what you wanted all along, and now it looks like things may be lining up to do just that. The only thing I say about people returning, look, people gonna make mistakes in your life. It's all about changed behaviors, though. If somebody comes back and their words are changed, that's great, beautiful. But if the actions don't line up with it, then you know that they haven't changed. And so that's the key to going, you know, maybe back to an ex or something of that nature. All right, let's get one from the Soulmate Manifest deck. Oh, that came out so smooth, I didn't even see it at first. It says, when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. And so, you know, when it's truly that soulmate for you, you're going to feel that bond, that connection. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card for you. All right. Oh, we get the Perception card, and this is all about yearn, intuit, and sense. And this goes right back to what I was saying, is if an individual has changed, then you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to see it in their actions. And so it's very important that you listen to your intuition at this time and really sense what is going on around you with the individuals in your life. What is it that you yearn for? When you think about what it is that you yearn for in the relationships that you have, are you getting that when you sense them, when they're around you? Do you feel that? If not, then you may need to adjust who you are, you know, placing your energy in. All right, let's get some personal messages and then we'll move on. Close this reading out. All right, we have, you are so powerful, I bet it hurts. I know that's right. We all have the power. We are all given the same shovel in life. Now, you can either climb in the hole as you dig the dirt out, or you can climb up on the mound of dirt that came out of the hole. Now, that's up to you. And so it says, you are so powerful, I bet it hurts, but do you know how powerful you really are? All right, let's get one or two more from this deck. All right, we have love is in the air and you will be okay. Now, part of that could be just you needing to love yourself more and really put some time and effort into you. Or you may have a new love. Drop a comment. Let me know what's going on in your situation. It says you don't need the entire journey lined up just to take that first step. That's truth. What are you doing today to make sure that you get what you want tomorrow? If you want somebody in a relationship that is very or has the ability to communicate well, what are you doing to build your communication skills to be ready for that as well? All right, We have start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. That's an Arthur Ashe quote. And then we have new beginnings. So definitely new beginnings now. Whether that's with this person or somebody else or in a whole nother direction, you would know that. Definitely let me know in the comments. All right, let's get a poem for you. We get 2, so I'm going to keep them. All right, we have alignment number 53. Your soul embraces my soul as we intertwine in each other's grooves. Interconnecting threads dancing around us as we align with each other's moves. Listen, at one point it may have felt like you guys were like one in the same energy. You may have felt very connected with this individual, or this is what you are looking for, is alignment in interconnectivity with another soul. That may be what you are looking for, and you may not be settling for less anymore. We got number 1, karma. So it says karma sits in the shadows, waiting on its prey, silently plotting on the perfect opportunity and day. Now it sounds a little bit ominous, but karma comes in 2 fashions, good and bad. Depending on what you put out, karma may be sitting right there ready to reward you, or it may be right there ready to not reward you. All right, let's see what this person, if they could say anything to you at all, anything. No fear, no hesitation, no pride, no ego. What exactly would this person want to say to you? Okay, that came out quickly. It's too much on me because I want it all with you. Ooh, okay, it's getting a little bit heavy on this person, not being able to communicate. That's why we got that Page of Swords. Okay, they want to communicate. They're curious what's going on in your life, and they want to talk. All right. Oh, my goodness. They want to talk. All right, we got, I wish time could stop when I'm by your side, but you're not listening. Close your ears and listen with your heart. We can make it through the storms. All right, this is a person that wants to reconcile, honey. Okay, but you could break my heart. So here's this commitment phobe kind of feeling. Is this person afraid of intimacy and afraid of commitment? Why? Because they have anger and ego issues. So this person may be coming forward and really speaking their truth to you. And I just find that to be beautiful. All right, 1 or 2 more. What do they want to say to you? Oh, I won't pick it up. Let's start over. Very clear with this reading that that's what they want to do. You were the most unexpected person at the most unexpected time. Listen, you can come into someone's life when they're just not ready for that level of intimacy that came in. And so they make mistakes. All right, let's get 1 more. I dream about you. So this person may be dreaming about you. You may be dreaming about them. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.